exploring lakes, rivers, and reservoirs across the country with an unyielding goal to enlighten viewers from a fisheye perspective. Come along and we'll investigate the habitat. Much more than a fishing show, this is an eye-opening aquatic experience. Welcome to Kim Stricker's Hook and Look.
Is that a beauty or what?
That was great.
Oh, that's a big one.
I can see the grass line right here. Yeah, there's a dandy. I'm waiting on this pump. Gobble that worm.
Bienville Plantation.
Well known as one of America's most renowned bass fishing operations, Bienville Plantation is in fact a location where anglers' trophy bass dreams repeatedly come true. With thousands of acres of mineral-rich waters, Bienville produces incredible numbers of quality Florida-strain largemouth bass. Following the passage of a severe polar vortex, Jeff Fitz, a Florida native and bass fishing professional, has encouraged Kim to target their efforts this week here at Bienville. Hopes are that the concentration of fish in these waters would increase their odds of success during the recent cold snap.
Hey Kim, I love this trick step. It's built so strong. You know, I'm bigger than the average person and it holds me, makes it so easy to get in and out of the boat. I love mine.
And so it's with great anticipation, the two anglers board the boat and prepare to launch.
I mean, this is all idle only, right?
Yes, the whole plantation's idle only.
So tell me a little history about the plantation.
So Bienville Plantation was formerly Occidental mine where they phosphate mine and they dug all these little pits here, and then this is the reclamation area. So they've flooded all these back in and all this natural habitat's coming in, and the plantation purchased the property and now they run guide trips, and it's one of the premier fishing spots in Florida. There's deep water, there's shallow water, and there's giant bass, there's giant crappie, and big bluegill, or, you know, it's a phenomenal place to fish. You can catch them in any way you like, you know, and today we're going to be casting a big worm, but you can catch them any way you want to. You can catch them on a jerk bait, you can catch them however in these lakes, and there's several different lakes. Some of them are clearer than others, but they're all really good, fertile, bass growing, just factories. It's just an awesome place.
Welcome to sunny, warm Florida. Not sunny, yes, but following a heavy rain, temperatures dropped considerably to the point ice developed overnight on my boat cover. Yet, in spite of the sudden cold snap, when taking into consideration we were right on the backside of a super blood moon and the lake's surface temperature hadn't plummeted too severely, we thought we'd first inspect the shallows for any signs of spawning activity. Nice beds, but nobody's on them. So after eliminating the shallows and furthermore determining that there was a lack of good flipping mats, we targeted our efforts along the weed edges, encircling the deeper holes with a KVD jerkbait. Good to go. Just the thought of how many big fish are in this pond.
I know it.
We ought to get bit going down the edge. There's a lot of good looking water. You'd think there'd be some out here staging to come up, and there he is. Nice fish too. There he is. It's like they're staging right off that edge. That's a decent fish. Nice fish. Whoa, baby. Come on up.
Get him
there
up.
he is.
Get him up.
There we got him. There's a decent fish.
That's a good one right there.
Yes. Yes, sir. Man, trying to figure these things out.
It's a nice one, Ken.
And let me get my pliers. There we go. Ooh, he's got it pretty good, didn't he? Got him pretty good.
Yeah, that one wasn't coming off.
No, he wouldn't. That's a nice fish. Nice. It was right in the side plate there. But yeah. Pre-spawn, I mean, they're starting to come up on the beds. And I can see, you can see the beds and the clearings there, but they're not quite there.
Yep,
We had that full moon, but we also got this big cold front. A lot of things are in play right now. But we'll continue. I'll work that jerkbait and we'll see what happens.
We'll catch them.
I figure we'll catch some.
That's right.
Someone on the beds. We've seen a couple move off, but
couple.
nothing really solidly locked. All right. Love it.
Coming up, big bass like big baits. Stay tuned. Hook and Look is brought to you by Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Lose, feel the difference. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Seagar, trust Seagar when everything is on the line. And by Aquaview, reinventing underwater cameras.
Well, we're finding something they'll bite anyway. See the depth we got here.
There he is.
Got one?
Good one.
Good one.
Oh, he just come off. Nope, I still got him.
He started coming at you.
Yeah.
A good one?
Feels like a decent one. No giant, but
Fishing in a place that's got giants with spinning equipment, 10-pound test line. We didn't expect the jerkbait, did we?
no, I wasn't planning on this today. Strong little guy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, lift him up and we'll get him tongue in the net. There you go. Yeah, I thought you had a good one. It's different though when you got a light spinning rod. They feel a lot bigger.
You know, Kim, it doesn't matter how big or how small, they're always fun to catch.
That's for sure. But the big ones are just a little bit more fun. There we go.
That's a good one.
Well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. He's going in the... Doesn't he know the camera's on that side of the boat? Oh, maybe he does now. There we go. Come into the net. Come into the net. Another little guy, but he whacked it. Yeah, he's all tangled up, isn't he?
Yeah, you got him hooked good.
All tangled up. But yeah,
It's a nice one.
it's a nice, I guess, kind of an average size, I suppose, but
They get a lot bigger.
They do indeed get a lot bigger here in Bienville. And with that in mind, the two anglers make a presentation change. During cold front conditions in Florida, the first tendency may be to downsize your lures. But not today. Kim and Jeff choose to tie on a 10-inch Strike King Rage Thumper worm and get serious. Undoubtedly, this is a big worm designed for big bass. The action of the unique tail design entices bass on the fall, disturbing a lot of water, and will actually thump on the retrieve, drawing attention.
My philosophy is big baits catch big bass. And that slow, lethargic presentation of this big thumper worm, they just can't handle it. Oh, there's a thump. How about that?
there he is. Got it. Good one,
Good one.
Good one.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
big one.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a giant. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Awesome.
That's a Bienville Plantation
Oh.
special.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Man, how about that?
Good job.
That's awesome.
Awesome. On that 10-inch worm.
On that 10-inch Strike King Thumper worm right there.
Very nice. So now that came out of the hole right there, right?
Came out of the hole.
Yep. Look at that. Show him that worm. Show him that worm. That's a thumper. And you got a 3/16 ounce?
3/16 ounce weight.
And you don't peg your weight?
I do not peg a weight.
Yeah.
Is that a beauty or what? Man, that'll get you excited, won't it?
I want to give me one now. Good job, Jeff.
Stick around. We'll drop a camera down. An underwater view is on deck. Following an Arctic cold surge in the deep south, Kim and his guest, Jeff Fitz, have been figuring out the Florida strain bass at Bienville Plantation. A jerkbait has been somewhat productive, but a sizable slow presentation appears to be the deal for lethargic big fish.
Oh, there's a good one.
Nope.
No.
It's a fish, though. It's a fish. Where's your grandma? Where's your grandma? What are you doing eating this big old worm?
Well, it appears that the smaller fish like the 10-inch thumper worm as well.
Yeah. That a good one?
Little guy.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad a fish. On the thumper worm.
The thumper thumped it.
Yeah.
I can tell you there's been probably 20 or 30 tournament days I'd have loved to have had one of them.
Yeah. We're getting some bites.
It's textbook perfect. Deep water into a spawning area. Got him.
There's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, we're doubled. And I got a good one.
Oh yeah, gosh. we gotta do some double here. Yeah, I'm on the other side of you. Let me get the net. Let's do a double net. Oh, mine got off. mine just got off. But you got yours is the bigger one. Oh. That was great. That was great.
Wow. Look at that.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Look at the sun on that deal.
Beautiful Florida largemouth.
No doubt. He flopped off and he was in the net and I couldn't lift it.
You was worried
fast
about
enough.
mine. That's
yeah,
what
I
it
know.
was.
I know. Awesome. Good excitement though. The water clarity here at Bienville varies from lake to lake, yet it's due to a more logical reason that I made the decision not to enter the water to scuba dive on this shoot. With that said, I can still provide you with our customary look using an AquaView HD 7i Pro. With optional weights and a trolling fin attached to the camera, I'm able to cleverly move along, steering my position with the trolling motor. As I cover water, I can evaluate two images side by side, both my AquaView and my Lowrance. This way, I see what's exactly there. Without difficulty, I adjust my camera's depth accordingly while dragging over the lake bottom, occasionally getting caught up in the lush green hydrilla. The aquatic plants flourish here at Bienville due to the phosphates present from mining. Hydrilla covers the flats and a wall of this vegetation lines the circumference of the deep holes, tapering off at a depth of about 15 feet. It's along this drop-off that my surveillance revealed a few types of forage species relating to the weed edge: bluegill, golden shiners, and plenty of shad. So it's no surprise that this is where I observed largemouths cruising along the interface, and this is where we were getting our bites. There was an abundance of food, cover, and a deep water retreat, everything a bass needs. On the other hand, the bottom in the open basin beyond 18 feet appeared to be void.
Here's a good one.
Good. Ooh.
No, he's not as good as I thought, but that's a nice one.
Not too bad. It's a fish. It's a fish. Yeah, it's not bad. Come on over here. There you go.
Thumper thumped another one.
Big boy catches another. Did he pop it good? Because you said that was a good one, right?
He just started swimming with it, and it felt like a really good one.
To stay connected with Hook and Look, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll be right back. This portion of Hook and Look is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude, the only outboard that lets you have it all. Simms Fishing Products, the choice of professional guides and anglers worldwide. Trickstep, because getting in and out of your trailered boat should be easy. And by Indian River, Michigan Tourist Bureau. Pure waters, pure trails, pure north. Throughout Kim's business ventures, he's utilized fishing as a marketing tool by taking clients fishing. Fishing is just good business, and the folks at Bienville Plantation recognize that fact as well. Corporate events and Southern hospitality are their specialty, offering a mixed bag of activities and amenities. Each of the guest lodges has 5 bedrooms with 2 double beds and a private bath in each room. The central great rooms within each lodge have full kitchens, wood-burning fireplaces, satellite TV, wireless internet, and much more. So get online and check them out.
I can tell you, if a bass would grow to 40 pounds, you wouldn't be safe to swim in the water.
That's about it. That's a good point. I never thought of it that way.
There's one.
Good.
Ain't that good?
Oh, that's a good one. Get that net. Get that net. That's a decent fish.
Old big worm does it again.
You got it. That's a decent fish. Nothing wrong with that.
Nice 2-pounder.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They all count. But that worm catches them.
Thanks, sir.
There you go. Yeah, he's got some kind of deal there. But nothing wrong with that fish. Very nice.
Beautiful, beautiful bass.
But they eat that worm. I mean, fishing it slow,
Yeah.
and persistence.
Typical cold front conditions.
Yeah. So it was becoming more and more apparent that the size of the lure wasn't so much the issue as the speed of the presentation was. The larger fish along the weed edges were lethargic, yet couldn't resist the thumper worm retrieved very slowly and methodically.
So Kim, Denny Brower once told me when he comes to Florida, he puts up his jigs and picks up a big worm.
And he probably picks up the rage thumper worm.
It's a good one.
Uh-huh.
They thumped the thumper.
Well, that 10-incher was designed for big bass.
Come on, Big Mama, it's time.
Yep, it's getting time. I want that thump. Good fish. Good fish, good fish. Good fish, good fish. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Look at this. Oh, yes.
them on.
Yeah, there's a dandy.
There you go.
He gobbled
That one.
that worm. Look at that thing. It's way down there.
Good job,
Oh,
man.
that is awesome. Whoa! Look at that beautiful, beautiful fish. Fish of this caliber are commonplace here at Bienville, so it really doesn't come as a shock to catch one. However, what transpired next was without a doubt a bolt out of the blue. What the heck? You brought bananas?
Man, I put my faith in God, not superstition.
You got a point. You got a point. And we did just catch a big fish.
Yep.
I hope you don't fall in the water or something.
Me too.
I'd have a hard time netting you. Well, that was a last-minute surprise. A big thanks to Jeff Fitz and everyone at Bienville for their hospitality and providing us the opportunity to shoot a last-minute show here. Katie Jackson, I haven't forgotten about you. On our next episode, we're jigging for crappie on the St. Johns River with our friend Joe Baylog. It's an informative show you won't want to miss. Speckled perch, next week on
Hook and Look.
Hook and Look is a Kim Stricker production.